Meet Dawn and Barbara Chapin, avid RV enthusiasts and travelers. They admit they feel most at home on the road, and for Barbara, who rides horses competitively, it's the perfect way for their family to get from event to event. As Barbara has requested, this RV will feature 4 slide-outs. For Dawn, the exterior will also have a pull-out grill and margarita station for those leisurely afternoons. When it's time to wash off a long day of horse riding, the bathroom will provide one of the nicest showers you'll ever see. The slide-outs in the bedroom will create ample space to create a king-sized bed. The kitchen will feature an oven, microwave, a large sink, and plenty of counter space. And finally, a large sofa to allow the Chapins to stretch out and relax at the end of the day.
I would like to see something that's really, really elegant, yet really, really easy to use and comfortable. I'm thinking granite, something harder on the floors, either hardwood or porcelain, and something that fits our lifestyle, which is, going to horse shows, staying in places where
there's dirt.
Yeah, there might be dirt, or there might be
shavings.
Who knows
dogs.
What might be in the environment that we're in. So something that's easy to clean and yet elegant.
So when the Chapins were here, they were very specific about some things in their coach. One of them was the oven. Also, when we look at the furniture, you would think, it's just a sofa, but that affects everything else behind it. We have to pay attention to that and what's going to be next to it. Fit and function are important, as well as aesthetics and, giving the customer what they're asking.
As the cabinetry is being built, the design department is challenged with figuring out a way to incorporate a long list of textures and patterns into the coach. This luxurious coach will be outfitted to suit the Chapins' Western equestrian theme, starting with a few rustic touches in the J-Lounge.
We're gonna look up and you've got this beautiful design where we have inlaid ceilings. So you're gonna have your ceiling color, this insert, and then this beautiful mirror, which is gonna reflect all the beautiful design in your coach. On the lower wall in the salon, we did a acid washed leather, and it's got a gold reflection to it. We're actually gonna put this on the wall behind the recliner. And then this is gonna be the leather for his recliner. So it's more of a distressed leather, again, keeping with that Western feel. This looks similar to leather. We chose a fabric for the J-Lounge. So it's got a little peeking through and again with a little metallic to it. And then this fun fabric for the seat of the J-Lounge, keeping it kind of rustic, a worn look to it. Do these detailed nail heads on the J-Lounge and the sofa. And they went with a tile wood floor. So it's gonna have a lot of variation through it, so it's all gonna look a little different.
To keep the theme flowing throughout the coach, the windows will all be framed out with the same reflective material found in the J-Lounge. In the bathroom, the theme continues with earthy-feeling glass tile, lighter stone, and more reflective materials.
This is gonna be probably the most important part of the coach. This is gonna be all your veneer, all your cabinets. So they went with a Macquarie, which is a very rustic feel. It's very Western.
When it comes to detail-oriented clients, the Chapins are setting the bar, even going so far as to hand-select and place every tiny stone in these handles and knobs.
The Chapins came in and literally placed every stone exactly where they wanted it to go. So these will go throughout the coach as well. Yeah, so anything can be customizable.
This build has definitely been a challenge for Millennium. Every aspect of this incredible coach has been customized to fit the Chapins' needs. But now, it's finally done and delivered, and the Chapins don't waste any time getting out on the road.
It's kind of hard to describe. It's amazing.
I love this coach. It's a part of me. I felt they built it for me. I didn't have to adapt. Everything had its place. It's like they read my mind as they put it together.
This RV is absolutely stunning at first glance, but the real beauty is what lies beneath the surface.
What I asked Nelson to do was build me an outdoor kitchen because I like to live outdoors. They came up and met the challenge. And then when I get it out all the way, I give it another tug and out comes the grill, and here's a 120-volt electric grill that is amazing to cook on. It also has an inductive cooktop, which takes inductive cookware. This is extremely efficient and fast. Nelson built me a little spot that I could have a shelf so I could have a place to put my goodies when I'm gonna cook. The piece that had him baffled and the piece that I got him to do was build me a spot that I could blend my margaritas. This was a big challenge for them. He told me they built this a couple of times because it just barely clears. Everything is just fits. When you think about the engineering it took to put all of that in that little space, that was pretty amazing.
One of the Chapins' top priorities was to have the side of the coach personalized. giving a little nod to Barbara's love of horses.
And this is what we got, which is Barbara riding her stallion Toomey across a jump. And as you can see, it looks like she's jumping out of the coach, so it's pretty awesome.
And on the inside, with the simple touch of a button, the stateroom, which is the largest Millennium has ever built, slides out to give the Chapins one beautiful and spacious master suite.
It is touched with a little bit of both of us. We have my riding boots that I had as a child. Dawn loves the fur pillows. We brought in a lot of different textures, from the leather walls to wallpaper to the stone, to bring texture and light into this room. With a king-size bed, I still have plenty of room to walk around. I can put on my boots, I can step over my dogs without tripping. With our other coach, we had a queen-size bed and still had very little room, but with these 2 slides in the stateroom, it gives us so much more room.
And just off this massive bedroom in the back of the coach is the ultra-chic master bath.
The most wonderful thing is the rain shower head, absolutely to die for. And I love that I'm able to put things in the shower and they won't move as we're traveling down the road. We have the leather on the roof. We have all the natural tones in the granite and different textures. You have the rough texture next to a smooth texture, which gives it depth. The cowhide in the back to give a little bit more of a Western feel, but still staying with the same color that you have. For privacy, with a touch of a button, I can close this door. It has many safety features with it that if I do get stuck in here and unable to get out, I can manually open the door. Goodbye.
This coach is optimized to give the Chapins as much space as possible, and the opulent Galley and Grand Lounge is no exception.
This is one of my favorite areas. This is where I like to spend a lot of my time. Of course, we have the full-size refrigerator and freezer. One thing we did fight over was this oven. I like to bake, and so they came up with this, and I have practiced on it. I baked some cookies. We had some wonderful chicken. These are very customized doors to hide the microwave, to give a more luxurious feel to the kitchen. I do love my big sink, and if you take a look at it, the granite matches all the way down within the sink. There's no interruption of the pattern that you find on the granite. It is absolutely beautiful.
Every large feature is enhanced by ornate fabric patterns and tile textures.
This is our galley, and we felt this was best for us to seat more people. We even have the stools that we use in the living room that we can bring in if we have a domino game that we need several extra chairs to be people at dominoes.
The lounge was a design challenge from step one. To accommodate the Chapins' layout, whole sections of the lounge needed to be reimagined and re-engineered.
While I'm driving and this is going down the road, Barbara can sit in the chair over here and she can watch one of the TVs that just happens to come right out of the ceiling. We also have a large television. Obviously, when the slides are out and we want to watch TV, we don't want to watch this little guy. We want to watch something that's a little bit bigger. It's fairly simple. Push a button, away it goes. And then as you get down here into the cockpit area, this is where navigation of the coach and control of the coach, both going down the road and then once we stop, all happens from this location. I can deploy the rooms, deploy the leveling devices. You're probably not going to see one of these in too many other coaches, but you're going to find this in a Millennium coach. This is a 360-degree top view of the coach, and it's done through a system. There are cameras all the way around the coach, so I can see right, front, rear, left. I can see everything.
From the exquisite bedroom, the custom shower, the spacious kitchen to the high-tech features, this RV has everything the Chapins could possibly want.